Alright, today, boys and girls, we're going to look at another strategy to help us as we are solving our word problems. Today, we're going to look at a number line. And you may have seen a number line before or heard of a number line, but we're going to be using it today with our addition word problem. So our word problem today is Jessica has 34 Skittles. Her mom gives her 25 more Skittles. How many Skittles does Jessica have in all? So remember, if we look at our setup for our anytime we're adding or subtracting, we know that we have a start, we have a change, and we have a result. So let's think back to this word problem. Let's read the first sentence. It says, Jessica has 34 Skittles. Well, I know that Jessica is starting out with an amount of Skittles. So I'm going to circle that she has 34 Skittles. And I know that she's starting out with that. So I'm going to write 34 in that spot. Then if I read the second sentence, it says her mom gives her 25 more Skittles. Well, if I know her mom's giving her Skittles, I know that means I'm going to add on to what she already had. And I know she is going to have 25 more Skittles. So she's going to add 25 to the 34 she already has. Well, then it says, how many Skittles does Jessica have in all? This is what I don't know. I don't know her result, what her total is at the end of how many Skittles she has altogether. So I'm going to put a symbol there. I'm going to put a question mark. So I know that's what I don't know. And I need to figure out, in this case, 34 plus 25 equals something. I don't know what yet, but it's something. So today, like I said, we're going to look at a number line. So when you use a number line, you have this line that you're going to draw. And you're going to have a starting point. Well, I know my start is 34. So I'm going to make a dot that I know that 34 is my starting point. When I look at the number 25, I know I'm going to add to it. So I'm going to jump this way to the right to add to it. Well, if I look at 25, I know that I have two 10s. And so I know that I can make two jumps of 10. So I have one jump. That's plus 10. And a second jump, that's plus 10. Well, if I add 10 to 34, I know I'm adding one 10, so it would be 44. And then if I add 10 more, and I'm going to add one more 10 to the 4 I have, so I'm going to have 54. Well, now I still have to add my 5 ones, and I know that my 1s jumps aren't going to be as big as my 10 jumps, so I'm going to make them a little bit smaller, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to jump 5. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they are all worth 1. That's what one jump is. So if I know 54 plus 1 is 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. So I know I can look and say I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I did add 34 plus 25. I now know that my result is 59. So I'm going to write that Jessica has 59 Skittles. So that is how we do a number line. Remember, when you're doing your number line, when you're adding 10, they're going to be bigger, but when you're adding 1, they're going to be smaller jumps. They don't need to be the same size as 10. And also, don't forget to put your symbol in your place where you don't know what it is you're doing. So in this case, I don't know what I'm adding and what my result is. And make sure, boys and girls, that you are using the number line when you're answering your composing work. You're practicing the strategy so that you can become better at it and you can learn many strategies and pick the best one that works best for you. But use this in your composing work and in your exit ticket today. I hope you enjoy working with the number line.